Horizontal.
Horizontal line. 2, 3, 4, horizontal. But I don't want the whole graph. I only want the piece where the x values are less than -2. So there is an x value of -2. Less than is which direction? The left. So I want to keep the piece to the left. Lose the rest of it. So at that end point, dot or circle? Circle. Now, what is that end point? What is it? -2, 4. That one you can actually read directly off the graph. Our first piece done. Second piece, y equals -2x plus 3. What does that look like? It's a line. What's the y-intercept? 0, 3. What's the slope?
-2.
So down to right 1. Together. It's our line. Once again, I don't want the whole thing. I want the piece between -2 and 1. That's 1. I want the piece in between there. Chop off what I don't need. At each end, dot or circle?
Dot.
Dot. Dot. At the left end, what is that point? So at the left end, we're at -2. If I plug in -2, 7. And at the right end, we're at 1. If I plug in 1, what do we get?
1. 1.
1, what do we get? 1. So it's that piece of the line that goes from -2, 7 to 1. Third piece, y equals x squared. What does y equals x squared look like? That's our square function from last week. I don't want the whole thing. I want the piece where x is greater than 1. Where are x values greater than 1? To the right. Keep the right, get rid of the rest of it. Solid dot or open circle?
Open.
Circle. And what is that point when x is 1? X is 1, y is 1. All 3 pieces done. Put them onto our big graph. -2, 4, and the horizontal line to the left. A slanted line from -2, 7 to 1, 1, including the endpoints. And then a piece of the parabola from 1, 1. Here's that question again. Continuous or discontinuous?
Continuous. Oh, no. Never mind.
Yes. It is discontinuous at one place, but it's continuous at the other break point. Now, one last question on this. Is this a function? Does it pass the vertical line test? Where's the only place where you would have a question if it passes the vertical line test?
-2.
At -2? Does it pass the vertical line test at -2? I have an open circle here and a solid dot. Yes, it does. If I draw that vertical line, it intersects the graph in only one point, so yes, it is. Any other questions?
For the part of the parabola, do we have to have the circle around the dot or just the
No,
dot?
you can just leave the dot there because basically it's an open circle that's been filled in. Yep. Now, the one thing I didn't do on either one of these is to do this. You cannot graph these piecewise defined functions by just plotting a whole bunch of points and then connecting them together. Because sometimes they are connected together and sometimes they're not. So you can't just sit down and plot 15 points and connect them all together. You need to know the basic shapes, so do the pieces separately and then put them onto the big picture. All right, so problems for section 2.2. Page 159.